The theme of this presentation is consequences happen. Of course, when we talk about consequences in our work with children and adolescents, it's a complex topic. It includes what we generally call behavior management. Now, just speaking from personal experience, I find it quite challenging enough to manage my own behavior, let alone the behavior of others. It also factors significantly when we consider the difference between discipline and punishment. The generalness of this theme speaks to the presence of consequences throughout our lives. This presentation in this series will be followed by sections on natural consequences and logical consequences, particularly as it's used in our practices with the youth in our care. One general definition of consequences, the one seemingly most relevant to our work, is that it's the effect, result, or outcome of something occurring before. That includes consequences that are immediate and evident, those that are latent or deferred, those that are intended, and those that are unintended. We'll address those distinctions as we proceed through this series. All of those related areas of consequences are present and significant in our work. Developing awareness of each of those will assist us in developing our ability to be intuitive and skillful and strategic in our efforts to teach young people with whom we work and to help them grow and heal in effective ways. When we understand and utilize the concept and the effects of consequences well, we'll ensure that it's not just a synonym for punishment. In values-based and strength-based work, punishment is a secondary, minor, or last resort intervention if used at all. Punishment, if used, should be associated with extreme, unacceptable behavior. Of course, that brings up the question of how we define extreme. We'll address that in another discussion on organizational culture. Punishment is not effective in teaching new and appropriate, desirable, healthy thinking, emotional responses, or behavior. It's especially ineffective and very likely to be harmful to young people who have experienced previous maltreatment by adults. Punishment is not only not effective in eliminating behaviors, but may also contribute to increasing the occurrence of undesirable behavior or to foster the presence of a substitute and equally undesirable behavior. Punishment may serve to stir up emotional reactions from the person being punished as well as from the punisher. Emotional arousal diminishes our capacity to think things through effectively, making the development of understanding, skill building, and strategic change less possible. Pain associated with punishment may elicit backlash against the authority figure dispensing the punishment, or to be projected elsewhere to something or someone having nothing to do with the punishment or the circumstances leading to it. The backlash may appear as overt behavior or in less obvious passive-aggressive manners. With young people who've experienced certain types of trauma, punishment may also trigger a reaction to the pain associated with the previous abuse. There are 4 conditions that have to be met in order for punishment to have a chance to be effective. First, it should be intense enough to create discomfort. In other words, it should be experienced as punishment. It should follow closely the action which is being punished. It should focus on the action being punished rather than on the person doing the action or the person dispensing the punishment. And it should minimize opportunities for escape or avoidance of the punishment or to promote sneakier behavior. These conditions are quite difficult to accomplish outside of a laboratory or a tightly controlled environment. That's primarily why punishment very rarely gets the desired result. So our understanding and skillful strategic use of consequences will raise our level of work well above the simple rewarding and punishment of behavior. Thank you.